When you see like a fan throwing popcorn on Westbrook, does it make you mad knowing you've been through the same crap before?
Well, it just made me think about things. I didn't see something like that in a long time, and how I saw Russell react, for about 4 or 5 seconds. He was furious, and then you see him gain control and just, this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now you see he's like chilling out now. It's like, okay, just get the guy. Don't let him get away, So I was proud of Russell, man. I was just like so proud of him. The fan, it's got to, relax, man. Like, y'all tripping. It's too much. And when I got suspended, they never really showed a clip of when the actual cup was tossed from the stands. They always show me running into the stands.
Right.
So fans, that's what they'd see. Metta World Peace ran into the stands, but they never show, no outlets, no media ever show the cup. But I saw all the angles because we was in the courtroom. And we saw every angle. They was trying to actually put us in jail for this. Like literally the people in Detroit, in Auburn Hills, actually, the judge was literally wanted to give us jail time.
It's funny what people never got reported. Many of those Detroit fans, do you remember this, Metta? They had criminal records. They were like it's true. They went out and found who the fans were, and they were just troublemakers. They were just guys that wanted to be jerks. When you got into that fight, was some of it you were scared for your life here because you guys were the bad guys? It was an intense series. Was some of it just fear to protect yourself?
Well, I'm never fearful. Like, when you grow up where I'm from, you play basketball. I mean, I remember playing basketball and then guys flashed a gun and saying, if you make the free throw, we're going to shoot. I knew they wasn't going to shoot because we had my friends and my friends was kind of packed up too. But I was never fearful. I was just like, when I went in there, I was just like, yo, why did you throw it at me? So the guy I hit, and you see this right here. All they show is this. In Fox. He was like, all right.
Well, they show the stuff. They show people throwing stuff at you.
No, but they got to show the original, because it looks like I just ran into the stands because the narrative is bad. There's no disrespect to any of the editors. I'm just saying from my perspective, this is all we see for years. This cup has been, but the guy who, when I went into the stands, everybody said that Metta World Peace attacked the fan who didn't throw the cup. Well, now everybody know I'm friends with John Green, the guy who actually threw the cup. The guy I hit first, he bet John Green $50 that he couldn't hit me with the cup. And how I know this is because me and John Green speak like once a month or maybe a couple of times a week sometimes. So I know what happened. And at that time, when that fan raised his hand, the only reason a fan's going to raise their hand is because somebody hit a three or somebody got dunked on or something.
Right.
When I seen him raise his hand, I'm like, oh, wow, he's happy because I got hit. So when I ran into that direction and I was like really upset, like, why did you hit me? He didn't hit me, but the guy who was protecting me from hitting the other guy that I was on, he was like, hey, relax, fight this. Come on, relax. I'm thinking he's like saying, just relax. And he started punching me in the face. That was John Green, the guy I'm cool with right now. Right. But the other kid initiated the whole thing. $50 bet, and it's like, I lost so much, but it's okay because I'm a warrior. I'm from the streets and I don't really care. But, I did lose a lot, that day. My LA Gear deal was gone. The LA Gear did an ad a month before in Slam magazine that had me stepping on fans and eating fans as a cartoon character.
Right.
Can you believe this? I was in an ad and the thing happened and then they dropped me. I'm like, you guys made an ad that I didn't draw it. I can't draw. I didn't come up with this ad, eating fans, and then they dropped me. So I'm like, okay, my Carl Jr.'s commercial gone, money gone, right? TNT commercial gone, ESPN commercial gone. That's another defensive player of the year, all-star, another first team or second team all defense. I was third team before that, came back averaging 7 points more. You know what I'm saying? And still locking down. So with that being said, it's okay. I'm okay. But I'm just really happy that security was there for Westbrook, because Westbrook is a hell of an athlete. He could have easily ran away from that security. They can't catch him.
What should we do to fans that do this? What do you believe we should do to fans? You're fans now with John Green, but what should we do to fans who do this?
Listen, man, I mean, because, I'm from the era where you fight and you make up. I had no issues with John. John hit me. I addressed it, and that was it. I ain't got no issues. Some of my best friends be having fights, and they make up in worse fights. So that's why I come from that era, where you fight it out and then you make up, right? But in this situation, this is the reality of the situation. When the players are playing basketball, they there to entertain, and they not only entertaining, they really giving you a piece of themselves every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at how Kobe played. Look how Westbrook plays. They giving you their all every night, and enjoy it. The talking is okay. I mean, I played in Detroit, Philly, Boston. I've heard all sorts of things. And I'm like, that's a part of the game. You trying to get me off the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And right in my ear. I had one fan in Detroit get up in my ear. And Detroit is tough, but they don't know. They didn't know me. So I gave this fan a pass. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take the ball out. I'm going to play because we're trying to win the game. You know what? I was always cool with all that stuff. But when you start touching people, throwing stuff,
right?
Even though popcorn is not going to kill nobody, we know popcorn ain't going to kill nobody. But it's just like, you cannot. It's the ultimate form of disrespect,
right?
Right, and that's the thing that popcorn, is light, but something has to happen. I don't know if it's worth getting banned for life, but it's worth something.
Yeah,
happening.
Yeah. I always love bringing you on, Metta. You
Thank you.
You even tell me when people are disrespecting your mama. So that's why. By the way, he's a sports founder of X versus X, a basketball social connection platform, allows players to connect with basketball hosts, players, gyms, according. It is called X versus X. We got to go, but it's Metta is always great. X versus X. He's the founder. Go to it, and it's great seeing you, bud.
My guy. See you later.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.